Hello, we're in Chiang Mai. We're about to head to Pai. We've hired a Honda Click to get us there. I've never done anything like this before. I've driven the scooters around Thailand, but never for this distance. It's going to take us about 5 hours with some stops. So let's see what we see on our trip from Chiang Mai to Pai. Cue the music. We right, sensible now. Come on. Oh God, I've caught this, haven't I? We. We've made it to Pai. So we've, as you'll have seen from the montage with the amazing music. And pause. Well, sadly, those videos were lost, so you'll just have to imagine a road with nearly 700 turns, which we filmed on a GoPro, fake pro, and set to amazing music. Imagine that now. Hopefully, if Liz managed to film things correctly. She did film, however, there was a malfunction on the fake pro, so these videos have been lost. We hired a scooter and drove to Pai. I don't know whether it's because we're older than the average.
No, don't say it's not because we're old.
It's not because we're old.
It was the scooter's fault.
The scooter. It's a nice drive. It's a nice ride. It's very windy up through the hills towards like the Karen Hill tribes and things. But our rears are aching. I mean, we left about 10:30 and got into Pai just before 3 o'clock. We'd stopped twice, once at a witch's coffee shop, for random witch's coffee shop, once at a small little coffee shop and had a lemon iced tea. But it was a long trip here. It's about 80 miles, 130k we've done. It is worth it, but my arse is already twitching thinking of going back.
My bum cheeks are on fire.
You what, sorry?
My bum cheeks are on fire. I haven't. I've taken my bra off.
But yeah, the bike ride is great. We had a little bit of a worry on the way here that there's some fake policemen about that might do some stop checks and tell you got to pay them a fine for driving. We saw 2 checkpoints, but didn't get stopped, didn't get questioned. But the drive is quite nice. The ride is nice. There's amazing views. But yeah, I don't think our bodies. I don't know if it's because we're not used to scooter riding, but
We are used to it, but
I'll get Liz to give you. Oh, my back's just twinged. Yeah, bugger. Oh, that hurt. I'll get Liz to give you her proper review when she is more compos mentis and vertical rather than.
every way I am anymore.
Oh, I've just twinged.
You're making us look old.
I have just twinged really bad. Let's just say we hired our scooter from AYA Services in Chiang Mai, 200 baht a day. We did have a bit of insurance on. We've never done that before, but we thought we were driving so far, we better. And they also have a baggage service where they'll charge you 100 baht per bag to take from Chiang Mai to Pai. So in about an hour, I can go and pick up our bags from the AYA services here in Pai. But yeah, all in all, great service. Just a shame of our achy bones. But it's not because we're old. It's because we're not used to it. Good morning from Pai, or good afternoon if you're watching it in the afternoon. Good night if you're about to go to bed and thought you'd watch a bit of this. We've got up not early. We woke up at 7:30 to walk to the big Buddha on the hill. It's about half an hour from Pai town centre, which is over that way, and we're halfway up the hill. And it's just coming up to 8:45 and it's already baking hot. But it's a nice walk. Again, no pavement, but a nice walk. So we're just about to make it up to the big wood on top of the hill and get a view over the whole of Pai. We've walked to the top, we've got all the way up. The views over Pai are lovely. Just so you know though, if you do come from the bottom of the steps, annoyingly you do have to cover your knees and your shoulders if you're a lady, because they are from the bottom of the steps. So not just into the ground, into the temple up here. And also if you're hiking up, you've got shoes on, you've got to take your shoes off at the top. So we've just perched on the ledge because I ain't taking my shoes off for nobody up here. Yeah, it's too warm. But anyway, come early because you're going to have to cover up if you come up. But the views are worth it. And the sun is just coming out behind the big Buddha on top of the hill. But right now, what time is it, Elizabeth Machin?
Breakfast time.
Breakfast.
Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Expecting the Buddha time.
Let's go get some breakfast. In and around Chiang Mai, there's a few different tribes referred to as Karen hill tribes. Now, one of the hill tribes of the Karens, I mean, it's a great name for hill tribes, isn't it? People who don't want to be involved with anybody else. Karen hill tribes. Anyway, one of the hill tribes, I'm walking over a very sturdy bamboo bridge. One of the hill tribes are known as long neck or giraffe women, and they spend all their life, in theory, or by the look of it, elongating their neck. We've just read the actual science, and the scientists think that it's actually pushing the chest down rather than elongating the neck, because apparently that would be very bad. But there's a few hill tribes. There's one between Chiang Mai and Pai you can go into, and we told you pay about 300 baht, and there's lots of pushier people there trying to sell you things. This one, here, just outside Pai, you can walk here in about half an hour. We've just scooted because we tried to come here this morning, but Mozzie's went mad for.
I lost my head.
I've never seen it. The bug flew into her face and out of there. I was like, okay, we're going.
It was the size of a bird.
I mean, it was huge. The splat it made as it hit her in the face did.
Then its mate came along and smacked me in the arm. I was like, I'm done, we're leaving.
But this one's quite close. You can scooter here, you can walk here, and it's 100 baht in, and that goes to help the long neck Karen tribe ladies. They're making scarves in there, they're making clothing, but it's a really little interesting village. There's a hostel in there, and you can see the children who start elongating their neck. It's you tried one on.
Yeah, she
half of one. She did stretch her neck.
Yeah, she'd made it was like the front half, and it was like a short one, and she said it was 1 kilogram, and the ones that she was wearing, she had more loops, and obviously it was all the way around, was 5 kilogram.
And I mean, I held the half necklace. It wasn't even half, it's like a third necklace. It's heavy, so they're walking around with 5 kilograms around their neck, and their necks look incredibly long.
And I said to her as well, does it hurt? And she said no, which if that's what they're used to, and I think they gradually make it longer. And I said, do you take it off at night? Do you sleep in it? And they leave them on the whole time? I
think they have to, because of the way it stretches it. If they took it off, their necks would be flopping all over the place, I think. Ooh. But yeah, if you want to see the long neck women, the giraffe ladies, you can do just outside of Pai, and it's 100 baht to see them. And
it's nice in there as well. It's a chilled little environment.
They're playing guitars, aren't they? Playing folk music.
Old time. There's little chickens and chicks walking round.
And yeah, it didn't feel like a tourist trap because it was just me and Liz there, so it doesn't feel like a tourist trap. But it feels like an authentic, proper hill tribe village. I did a hill tribe trek a few years ago, and it felt much more like that, a secluded little village just outside Pai. Well worth a little scoot down to, and well worth 100 baht. And I paid an extra 50 baht to get a handmade bracelet that the nice lady tied on for me. Probably come off later. It's probably going to turn my skin green, but it's nice for now. We drove out of town to the land split, which we'd heard about. Shut. Don't bother. I don't know whether it's reopening. The farmer's walking past, going, no. Is it opening soon? No. So, don't bother. forget it, don't bother going there unless you're going on the way to the bamboo bridge. It turns out it's on the same road as the bamboo bridge, so it's on your right, just past a lake on the left. So you go past a lake on the left and then it's meant to be on the right, so if it's open, great. If it's not, oh well. We're doing sort of a big full loop. Pai's in the distance, so just over there, but you can't come straight across because there's those rice paddies. And we come to a place called Two Huts. Lizzie's drink is ready. So we get to a place called Two Huts, which is highly recommended, basically for the views, and they are beautiful. It's named because of those two huts that are there. I think this is quite a new structure here because it's so popular. But down, I'm just going to stand for you. Down there, there's loads of extra seating and things as well. So it's a really, really nice place to come and view, and you see Pai in the distance, have a drink, have a chill. Not a bad place to be for the afternoon. Oh, she said, Liz today has branched out, everybody, and for the first time in 4 months, gone for an iced cappuccino.
We didn't have latte.
Oh, that's why. There's no dark meaning behind it. She's not gone mad. Didn't have a latte.
I don't know why I don't. No, it's nice because it's frothier.
Frothier. I think there's extra shot normally in cappuccino.
No.
Stronger coffee normally.
Really
That's what they told me in Costa once. 'Cause I used to have a stupid order. I used to like a latte with an extra shot, but don't like foam. She went, I'll just ask for a cappuccino and a wet one. So I did. It's cheaper as well than my extra shot. Anyway, there you go, fact fans, if you were at a Costa and like a wet latte with an extra shot. It's really nice here. Let's get Lizzie's words of wisdom.
What?
Let's get your words of wisdom on Two Huts.
On here, it's just a true reflection of Pai. I think that you. It's like you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I need a bit of like sugar.
Yeah, I think she's right though. It's relaxing. It's chilled. There's brownies, lovely special brownies. You can do the maths downstairs as well. There's places to eat, and it's rustic seating. There's a fire pit that'll be going on at night. So yeah, I think what she's trying to say is it's Pai as you imagine Pai to be.
Pai. There's loads of places or parts of Pai where you.
Hang on.
There's loads of parts of Pai and places where you just sit. Bamboo Bridge is one of them. It's just quiet. It's just silence. Maybe like you can hear some insects or some kind of animals. I mean, we can
always hear insects.
Yeah, or some. But it's. I don't know. It's like nowhere we've been before. More time we spend here, I absolutely love it here. It's like a mixture of Koh Tai and Koh Lanta in the mountains. That's what I'm saying. What do you think?
Go. There, what Lizzie's words of wisdom for you. She's been drawn into the Pai hole.
I have been drawn into
The
it.
Pai has got her. Oh, look at me face. We have been and come back from Pai Canyon. Now the reason I'm telling you that is because I did take this with me, but I forgot to put the memory card in, so I've got no footage. However, I remember my drone, I got back my phone, so in an epic montage of clips, you will see how amazing Pai Canyon is. We got there, we left here around about 8:15. We're there just before 9 o'clock. As you go in out of Pai, it's on your right, there's a massive sign for it, and saying it's coming up, but then it doesn't tell you to turn, so it's on your right and you'll see like a few shops, so pull in there. It's free to enter. We were there first thing in the morning, so it opens at 6, but we were there about 9 o'clock. We were the first people there from what I could tell. There was nobody else there. We had the whole canyon to ourselves. It's a great place to explore. Free entry, but a few things you need to remember. Take some sun cream. It's not sheltered. You also need to have decent shoes. There's a few very, very thin ledges where a good pair of shoes is going to come in handy. If you don't like edges or heights or falling to your death, maybe not the best place to go. However, if you can get over that, it's well worth a walk around. It's well worth an explore. It has rained quite a lot recently here, so some of the sandstone was quite crumbly as we were trying to hold on to it to get across a ledge. Didn't get scared in the slightest. But if you are in Pai, I do very, 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 very much recommend a little trip to the canyon. let's have a look with the aid of some amazing montage music. Cue that music. We're on our way back from Pai to Chiang Mai on our scooter, which we hired from AYA Services. They take our bags back for us. It's a great service. And you may think, but Sam, you look like you're sat on an aeroplane, not on a scooter, and you are correct. I am sat on an aeroplane. Probably one of the best cafes I've ever been to. It's not the best. It's the most novel. It's probably the most novel. I'm a Black Canyon Coffee. I'm on the Air Diamond Cafe and Hotel. It's a full aeroplane. Let's take a quick look around. So the Air Diamond Cafe, this aeroplane, is on the way from Chiang Mai to Pai, or on the way back. We pay 130 baht. That gets you entrance onto the aeroplane and a free drink of your choice. I've gone for the Black Canyon iced coffee. Liz has gone for
some weird chocolate.
Some weird chocolatey thing with chocolate balls in. It's actually incredibly chocolatey, incredibly nice, and it looks like she's drank nearly most of it because it's that tasty. So, if you want something novel, a weird cafe, the most unusual place to sit and have a coffee, and the most legroom you'll have on an aeroplane, unless you can afford business class, come and have a coffee on the Air Diamond. I'm going to stop now and drink my coffee. How am I going to beat this? Bangkok better have some good cafes, because Chiang Mai so far is up here with the cafe game. We've had carbs, we've had rainforests, we've now got an Airbus. What else? Bangkok better be good.